I'm Sebastian Oppenheim, and we're here with Melissa Fricke, founder of BULA, an organization that, you should tell us a little bit about your organization, why don't you?
Okay, BULA is an organization that supports children in Uganda, and we do this through material support and school building. We've built one school so far, and we also support a children's home.
How do you support them?
At the school, we primarily do the construction and provide all the material and needs, and then it's left to them to operate it how they wish. At the children's home, we support their education and their medical services.
So how do you help them in schools versus the orphanage?
The children at the orphanage, we just support their education by sending them to school, and we also take care of any medical needs. At the schools, we send over books that are donated, and we also run art exchanges between students here and there.
How long has this organization been running?
It was founded three and a half years ago in early 2007.
We're in the middle of Long Island. How did you get involved with something in Africa?
Well, I studied international relations in college, and I really started to focus in on poverty issues, especially in Africa. And once I graduated, I just felt like the best thing that I could do to help over there and build a career off of that would be to go volunteer and learn what it's really like. So it was that experience that led me to founding the organization. I went over by myself. I had an architect in London that was advising me, and he came over on 2 occasions. But while there, I met quite a few people that wanted to get involved. They were living at the same orphanage that I was at, so they became full-time volunteers that helped with the whole management, but we hire workers locally and buy supplies locally.
It really stimulates not only the educational system, it stimulates business there. Right?
Yeah. It's a very community-based project, and the community is very involved in it, and they're proud of the school. They built it themselves, and we're very involved in the planning process.
So in fundraising, how far does the US dollar or our dollar go in Africa?
Extremely far. It costs less than $1 to provide vegetables for over 40 people in one meal, which is kind of insane.
Yeah,
so the school construction, it's a pretty big school. There were 8 classrooms and teacher offices, and the whole project, including the water tank, including all the desks and the solar panels that we put on top, and that cost about $70,000.
That's as expensive as a luxury car.
Pretty insane that you can get a school for a luxury car.
Yeah. While you were in Uganda, did you see the water crisis directly affect these children or the people in the community that you've helped?
Certainly. Uganda has a tropical environment, and so they go months without rain. So it's a huge issue for people because they don't have running water and they have to walk to sources to access it. I lived in those conditions, so I do know what it's like. Fortunately, volunteers have been able to purchase water collection tanks, so we didn't have to walk for water every day. Usually people have to walk 2 or 3 times a day to get their water needs, and it could be up to a mile to do that.
Do you think a well would be beneficial on site at a school, since it is such a community-based location?
The children need it.
Yeah. How did you feel when you built the school?
It's great walking up to the school and seeing it in operation, and it's nothing better than that.
Well, not only is she helping people and doing great things in Uganda, she gets a winter off in Africa. So, thank you, Melissa.
Thank you, Sebastian.